Hey ENR fans. So just a quick video I wanted to put on here because today I had a little bit of a reality blast and sort of a kind of life reminder. So as a lot of you probably know, we have been in this spot that we're in now for quite some time, a lot longer than any place we've been to this point. Um, Part of that was because of having to scramble back close to home when the world kind of went wacko. Um, but we're only about a week away from finally heading back out, getting to adventure and see some things we've never seen before. So it was time to go out and start kind of checking a lot of the storage bins, getting things reorganized because when you've been somewhere for a while, you kind of let things get a little crazy. And I started looking at stuff and trying to remember where things go and thinking about how I was going to pack stuff up and where it was going to go and all that good stuff. And I remembered when we first got here, I was out walking around. I came across a spot where this really nice gentleman was, and I was just blown away by how nice of a setup he had outside of his rig. Now this is a seasonal person, so he's been here since like the beginning of April and won't leave until the end of October. After talking to him for a little while, I found out that he's also a snowbird, so when he leaves here, he goes down to Florida, does the same thing down there, and then comes back here in April. Very common. So I had to ask him though, because there was like full-blown metal framed gazebos and entire sets of outdoor wicker furniture and gas fireplaces and all this fancy lighting and plants. So I was kind of compelled. I was intrigued. So I asked him, I said, how do you pack all of this up and transport it to your spot in Florida? And he said, I don't. Okay. He said, I have a storage place here locally, and I just tear it all down and pack it up and put it in storage here. And when I get to my spot in Florida, I have another storage spot with all the same stuff there. So I get it out of storage, I build it all back together, put it all back together, and set it up in my spot down there. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, folks, this is where the first part of this life lesson came in. Because immediately my first thought was, this guy is nuttier than a squirrel turd. Not only did he pay for 2 sets of all of this stuff, he's paying year-round for 2 storage units, and every single time he has to go through disassembling all this stuff, hauling it to storage. Then he gets down there, he has to dig it all out of storage, take it back, and reassemble it all. Wow. I really badly at this point wanted to look at this man and say, here's another thought, just spitballing here. How about have less crap? Just an idea. Now, obviously I didn't say that to him, but the thought clearly crossed my mind. So flash forward to today, as I'm looking around at all the stuff that I have to pack up, I start realizing that there's now a whole pop-up canopy that we never had before that didn't show up till we got here. There's one of those big, like 15 foot by I think 10 foot roughly, nice patio mat rug things that didn't show up till we got here. There's 2 huge potted plants to make it look nice out there that didn't show up till we got here. There's landscape lighting, didn't show up till we got here. And that's when this reality blast hit me, that the longer you stay somewhere, the more you feel a need to make it more like home. Make it feel homey, like it's yours. Not just a spot that you're stopping at for a day or, as you're passing through, or maybe 3 or 4 days while you check out the local sites or attractions or whatever. So that's when I realized that, yeah, Mr. Two of Everything Man, I get it. I understand now. When you figure this guy only stays two places ever, and he's been doing it for 10 years. Yeah, I owe you an apology, Mr. Two of Everything Man. So, moral of the story, I guess. In a world where, we already have enough craziness, enough crappy stuff going on, don't be so quick to judge, because you just don't really know until you've been there. So, now I have to go back and figure out what I'm going to do with all of my own stuff I've collected, trying to make things feel more homey. But it is what it is. Go figure. Peace out, y'all. Keep on flying.